There's about 5 million businesses for sale at any given time in the United States. And there's about 3,000 franchisors out there that would like to add 5, 10, 15, 20 franchises at any given time each year. So there's a lot of opportunity out there, and finding the right people to fill those opportunities is not an easy thing. The first thing that we ask buyers to do is simply to know thyself, understand what you bring to the table and how that fits with each opportunity that's out there. Franchisors have a challenge finding the right candidate, moving through a list and identifying candidates that actually fit their particular franchise system. Buyers fall into a number of different categories. Some are just beginning the journey of looking into buying a business or a franchise. Others are well along that continuum. And BizNextGen has the ability to take them wherever they are and help them along the journey. An individual who's coming to learn about buying a Main Street business can do that on BizNextGen. We can tell them where there's a good fit with established businesses. But we can also show them opportunities that might also be a good fit for them in the franchise world as well. And after all, if you're looking to make the second largest investment of your life, you want to make damn sure that it's a good fit. And that's what BizNextGen does. The typical franchisor that we're talking with, when they do find a group of prospective candidates, they have about between 0.5% and a 2% success ratio. How do they know which ones are the diamonds? We can tell them very quickly who might be a diamond candidate. BizNextGen gives the franchisor information that they don't have, and we give it to the franchisor right up front. Before they spend a lot of time looking at a list of candidates, we can help take a list of 500 candidates down to a list of 5 or 10 or 15 candidates very quickly. We ask each buyer to take an assessment that we call, do you have what it takes? And do you have what it takes helps us understand the buyers or the prospective buyers' core competencies, their behavioral style, their motivator, and their reward profile. So we know what they bring to the table. At the same time, every opportunity that's on our platform, be it a Main Street business or a franchise opportunity, we've created a benchmark for each one of those opportunities. And for those unique benchmarks, we know what the critical competencies, the behavioral style, the motivator and reward profile needs to be for the ideal candidate. In order to find the right match, we need to understand what the individual's core capabilities and style is and what's required by the franchise. Active Match does that analysis and develops a relational score that we call the BizFit score. We develop that information in a way that we can then use in the Active Match process. By understanding that about the individual and what they bring to the table, we can better then plug that information into our Active Match process and identify the opportunities where there's a great fit for them. Basically, that just tells how good the fit is between an individual and the opportunity. We take what we know about the candidates and what we know about the business or the franchise, and we make sure that there's a good fit. The unified platform allows a franchisor to see candidates that you might not otherwise see. If an individual comes looking to be their own boss or to buy their own business, they're probably thinking about buying a Main Street business. They probably aren't thinking about buying a franchise. As a matter of fact, they may have never known that the franchise that you have is out there and one that exists. So BizNextGen.com has the ability to take the candidate and not only show them the things that they're looking for, but also introduce them to new opportunities, including new franchise opportunities that are a really good fit for them. Because we have the ability to know the buyer and know the requirements of the ideal candidate for the business, we're the only ones that can make that transition nicely.